You are a mirror. I want you to think about your parenting in terms of a mirror. So when you were a child and your parents were happy and loving and supportive, you felt that reflection of love and you felt good about yourself. And if your parents had a lot going on, if there was addiction or abuse, or if they were stressed, if there was money issues, it could have been anything. The reflection you felt from them was stress and was angst, and you might not have felt so good about yourself, because when you're a child, some of you have heard me say this before, when you're a child, you're very egocentric and you think that whatever experience you're getting from an adult who has a huge impact on you, namely your family, when you're getting a negative vibe from them, you tend to think it's about you, even though it has nothing to do with you. So if your parents are struggling with money or marriage problems or a job or stress or addiction or whatever, you think, if I was just more lovable, if I was just more this or more that, then they would love me. And so you went into your adult life, fast forward now to your adult life, and your sense of self-worth might not be that strong because of your reflection that you received as a child. Well, now you're giving the mirror of reflection to your kids, and you have to decide, what am I going to pass on to them? What am I going to reflect back to them? And the way that they experience love from you, the mirror that you reflect back to them is who they're going to be. So if they feel good and helpful and loving and kind, and mommy and daddy are positive and happy and encouraging, they're going to feel good about themselves. Their self-esteem, their value, their worth, it's going to be good. And if they feel stress and they feel frustration from you, and if you would just this and you've got to stop it, and the yelling and the tantrums and the you reacting to them and fueling the fire, and they're going to feel that reflected back onto them, and their self-worth is going to be affected. Our kids are like, they have these little happiness meters. Like my daughter's always saying, "Mommy, are you happy? Are you happy at me?" And sometimes I feel like I have to walk around like, "Yay, I'm so happy about life." But their job, they're so innocent and beautiful. Their job is to be happy and to be joyful, and they're constantly taking their cues from you. So you have to give them the cue of security and of joy and of peace. Now remember, it's not so much what you say, it's what you do. And the purpose of this group, if I could tell you one thing, is just that you can't change your children. You can certainly help them to change and learn habits and strategies, but you can only change right now how you're reacting to them. You are setting the pace. You are setting the tone. So here's the thing. If you're setting a tone of, I don't know what's going on, but you seem upset, and you're still over here being even, and you are cool about it, you're not losing your cool, you're not upset, you're not engaging in the battle that has nothing to do with you, you are going to set an experience, an emotion of love and of safety, and they're going to feel free to be who they are, and the tension and the strife is going to go way down because of what you're giving to them. Remember, you're writing on them. You are you are the author of their sense of self. They don't have that yet. They're developing that, and you have the power to give them self-esteem, and that is huge. So I want you to write on them happiness and love and peace, and not reflect on them big adult ugly stuff that they can't handle and that they shouldn't have to deal with. I want their experience with you to be one of really great just love, and in that, as you do that, as they experience that, they're going to give that back to you. They're going to reflect that back, because remember, they're constantly gauging, and you have to be the mirror of goodness and of true joy and of peace and of self-control and of love. So be that mirror to them. Reflect back to them what you want to see and what you needed when you were growing up, and watch their mirrors begin to grow and give back who they are. A child who's happy and who is well balanced and who is giving and all the virtues you hope for them.